coming. The IMATS is coming. The IMATS is coming. So as you've seen by the intro, Imats New York is in a few days, and I am so excited. This will be my first time going, and I don't know what to expect since it is my first time. So I thought I'd put together this little video of my wish list. I've been trying to get to Imats for the past 4 years now, and every year that I've tried to go, I could never get anyone to go with me. This year I made a promise to myself. I said I didn't care if I didn't get anyone to go with me. I was going by myself. If I had to take a bus, if I had to take the train, if I had to take the plane, anyway I was going to get there, I was going to get there. So as soon as the tickets went on sale, I got my tickets. I'm quite sure everybody by now knows what Imats is, and if you don't, and this is your first time stopping by my channel, Imats is the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. It's in different places every year. You have London, you have Toronto, you have Vancouver, you have LA, and New York. Now this year they've added a show, and it's in Atlanta. If I had known it was going to be in Atlanta, I probably would have went to Atlanta. Now, saying that is because since it is the first show in Atlanta, we're going to go all out because this is the first time that it's there. But it doesn't matter. I got my tickets to go to New York. I'm super stoked. And I thought I'd put together a little wish list and share it with you guys of some of the things that I'm looking to get while I'm there. As soon as I got notification that the tickets went on sale, I went online, got my tickets. Like I said, I didn't care. I didn't even ask anybody this year to go with me because I was like, I'm going regardless. I'm getting my ticket and I'm out of here. So after that, I went and on the website, for each vendor, there's a link and it takes you to their store or whatnot. And I was going on to the different vendors to see like the different, items they had to offer. And then from there, I even went and made, I don't think you can see that, but it's on my phone. I made a list of the vendors that I wanted to stop by. My main reason to go is to find like new brands I never heard of, some that I've heard in passing, and just to try out different things. And to give discounts. Now at Imats, some of the items are like from 20% to 50% discounts. You get pretty good discounts when you go. Now the first night, which is Friday night, is pro night, and if you have a pro card, you can get in that night. The other 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, is for the general public, that anybody can go. So Imats is a place where like makeup artists and enthusiasts can get together, network, and talk all things makeup. There's going to be like exhibits. I want to go to the museum, which I saw on different videos, like the special effects museum where they show where they've made like different costumes for different movies. I'm interested in that. I've seen where they do demonstrations, like live demonstrations. They have like live shows. They even have classes that you can go to that are separate from Imats. That's separate from what you pay for the tickets to get in, and then there's another price for these other classes, a separate price for these classes that they're at Imats, but they're separate from the entrance price. Now I did see that they were having some classes on Thursday. I didn't know, and I was like, oh man. And some of them, they were kind of interesting that I was thinking about going, that I would have wanted to go to, like about lighting, how to set lighting, and things of that sort, and you know, to do your photo shoots and stuff like that. So let's get into this list. Okay, I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I want to start off on some things that I want to get for my kit, just to, you know, like build up a kit, things that are like kit specific. And the three places that I want to go to are Namie's, Friends, and Nigel's Beauty. And I see those, I think a lot of them are in California, if I'm not mistaken, but they sell a lot of name brand makeup products, but they also sell, like, you know, makeup supplies. So with that, I think I heard that Namie's was having 40% off at their booth. I'm not quite sure, but don't quote me on that. That's probably just from one of the videos that I saw. But Namie's, and there's another one. Where is it? Alcone. I think that's another beauty supplier that I want to try to go to. And from them, I'm looking at getting beauty blenders. Now, I saw videos where they had from last year and going into this year, where they've had like this big pack of beauty blenders. So I'm looking to get some of those. And I want to get the beauty blender soap. I want to get some spatulas. Let's see, some mascara wands. I want to get some, you know, disposable makeup sponges for application. I want to get one of those wrist palettes that I've seen, where like, so you can mix up your makeup and stuff like that. I'm looking to get like what is that, like those palettes where like you can put like your foundation. I was thinking of like maybe depotting some of my stick foundations and putting them in that. So I was looking to get something like that. Some liquid latex for like when I do my nails and stuff like that. The one place I want to go to, and I think that I'm going to go to first, because I've seen where people have been, they say they stand in line for hours, and that would be Morphe. So my first day, I'm going to try to get into Morphe. Now, the things that I'm looking at Morphe are, I'm looking at the setting spray, the aerosol setting spray. I want to get that. I'm looking to get the Dare to Create 39A palette. I'm looking to get the 35B, the Bright Colors palette. And I would like to get the Bretman Rock palette, the highlighter palette. I love him. He is so funny. And what else was there? The highlight and contour sponge. And I also was looking, and I believe it's Morphe that I saw this on, where they had the empty eyeshadow palettes. I think you can put like 28 eyeshadows, single eyeshadows in. Something that I could put in, and I want to depot my MAC shadows. And granted that MAC has their own empty palettes, but I love the old MAC ones. The ones that were flat. Have my eye on, excuse me, some hair in my face, Elite brushes. So I want to look at some of those. Moving on from Morphe, I'm just going down this list. Speaking of brushes, I'm looking to go to Sigma. I want to get some of their brushes. Now, I only had 2 brushes from Sigma when I first started out, because at the time when I was looking, they were saying like their brushes were kind of comparable to MAC brushes, and I was looking for some brushes kind of less expensive. But what were the 2 brushes? I got the 3D when the 2 3D brushes came out, and I really liked those. So going to Imats, I figure at least I can get a chance to really see the brushes. Now, just recently, I came across the Kabuki brush set at TJ Maxx that they had. You know, a lot of people were showing videos where they got these brush sets at TJ Maxx and Marshall. So I ended up finding that set there, and I think that's what made me want to try to get some more Sigma brushes. So yeah, so that's Sigma. Let's see. I want to go to MAC. I don't know what their percentage is, but I wanted to get some lip pencils, some Fix Plus, and they just came out with the new Fix Plus. There's a pink one and a gold one, so I'm wondering if they're going to have that there. So I want to pick that up, and then I want to pick up all the concealer palettes. I think those would go good in my kit. I have the deep and the medium deep that I use on myself, but I think that would go good in my kit. That way I would have all colors, like the light, the medium, dark, and deep. Next, at first I wasn't gonna go here because I was like, oh, I can get that anywhere, but I found out, I was watching, what was that? Candice Victoria, and she said there's a NYX in a NYX store in New York. So I'm thinking, wow, okay, I might try to go there, but I might try to pick up some things there. What I'm looking at, and I think on Pro Night, all their things are 40% off. I think on Pro Night. So if you're going Friday for Pro Night, I think their things are 40% off. And I'm looking to get some cream colors, like the little cakes, the liquid liners, like the colored liners, like the white and the purple, you know, those. I wanted to get some Angel Veil. I wanted some glitter glue, and I wanted the Vivid Bright eyeliner. So yeah, and then I just found out about, it's called the Duochromatic Illuminating Powder in Synthetica. Someone used that, I saw in a video, and I was like, oh, I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get that. Alright, so we're gonna go back to brushes, and some of the brush places that I want to look at are, like I said, I wanted to get some from Morphe, Sigma. I'm looking at Crown and Smith brushes. Now I understand that they're the Smith brushes are kind of expensive, but I want to go and touch them and see. I want to look at some of the Bellum tools. I think you don't pronounce the D. So I want to get some of those. And I think that's it for brushes. Now, like I said, I want to get some things for my kit, and I was looking at like brush cleaners, and I do have some Cinema Secrets that I like. I got like a little small package from Sephora, and I wanted to try Parisian Spirits, and I want to go to Beauty So Clean. Now the reason why I wanted to go to Beauty So Clean was because they have a system or a spray that you can use on your eyeshadow palettes to sanitize them, to disinfect them, where it doesn't mess up your shadows. So I wanted to pick that up, you know, to give that a try. Eyeshadows. I don't have anything from Juvia's Place, so I want to go to Juvia's Place. I want to go to Lit Cosmetics because I want some of their glitters. Eye Candy. Sugar Pill, I don't have anything from Sugar Pill, and I love their bright colors. Suva Beauty, there was something in there that I wanted from them. Eye Candy, I wanted to get their glitters. They have these like pressed glitter palettes, so I want to get those. Violet Voss, I want to get the Ride or Die palette. eyelashes. Okay, now I don't really wear eyelashes, but I said like for my kit at Imats you can get them really, really cheap. You know, like at, like I said, like Friends, Namies, and Nigel's. So I want to get some, you know, some lash. So some of the brands that I want to try that I don't have are Esquito, Lady Moss, because I know she's big for her lashes, House of Lashes. I want to get that, what is that? It's like a little case and has the LED lights, and it opens up, and then you can put like, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 pairs of lashes in it, and then your lash glue. But I thought that was cute, and I figured I'd pick up one of those. And lashes in a box, I want to try those. Okay, so for some other brands that I don't have, and I'm thinking about foundations, Danessa Myricks, and I know that she's a well-renowned makeup artist, and I didn't know that she had her own makeup brand until I saw Jackie Aina reviewing her new foundation. And she doesn't call it a foundation. What does she call it? A vision cream. And Jackie Aina said that it was really, really full coverage. And I want to try that out because I do want to support black-owned makeup brands. That's one of the black-owned makeup brands that I want to try. And I want to go to the lip, I think it's the lip bar. I wanted to get that, it's the headband that has OMG on it with the bow. So I was like, oh, that would be so cute for my mom and my sister. I want to get some Imats swag since it's my first time going. So so I want to do that. I want to make sure I get me some Imats swag while I'm there. Okay, now down to some special effects makeup. I wanted to get some things like for like Halloween time to do like specialty makeup, like drag queen, you know, clown, whatever, just some type of specialty makeup. And the young lady that I follow, her name is, I started to say Judy, but her name, I believe it's Lucy Garland, and she does a lot of drag queen makeup. This girl is so good. And she uses a lot of, what is it, Kryolan? And she uses, what is it, the Kryolan TV paint sticks. So I wanted to get some of those, try those out, see how those are. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think I want to pick up the Subculture palette. Now, this is the reason why. I know there's been a lot of mixed reviews on that palette. Some people say it's not that great. It's different from the other formulas and everything. So now my first Anastasia Beverly Hills palette was the Modern Renaissance. I have that and I love that palette. That's what I have on my eyes today. So I bypassed the Subculture, going off of what other people say. Some people were saying like, oh, this wasn't good, this is a bad batch. Some people were saying that they had a good batch, and then you had other people saying you just didn't know how to use the shadows because they weren't pressed like the regular shadow. So this is why I was saying I was going to pick that palette up if it's there, because if there is a learning curve for that palette, I want to try to figure it out, you know, and make it work. Because I've seen people do looks like, and they're just like bomb with that palette. So I want to try it out. If it is a difficult palette to work with, I want to use it and try to build up my skills on that, if that makes sense. So yeah, so, and then from there I want to get their new bronzing, new bronzers. Makeup Forever is having like 50% off, but here's the thing. I think it's like you have to buy 4 HD products for it to be 50% off. And I'm looking to get the 2 flash palettes. And they have that new skin tint that I wanted to try. And I wanted to get some of their aqua eyeliners. I think that's what they are. Aqua eyeliners. I think I covered everybody. No, I didn't. And the main reason for me going is Imats. I want their AMC pigments. And their AMC pigments, Duraline, and their eyeshadows, and some of their bronzing and sculpting powders. And I was thinking, because since I'm going to be there, I was thinking about I would go to the Imats store. I don't think it's too far from Imats. I'll have to Google it when I get there. But like I said, once I found out that there was a NYX store there in New York, and I knew the Imats store was there, but I didn't know how far away it was. And I want to go in there. I want to go in the Imats store. So, but I know mainly on my list, I want Imats, Makeup Forever with their sale, because they're having a good sale. I want to stock up on some of my MAC, like I said, for my kit. The Subculture palette, you know, these are the things that I know that I'm actually going to get. The others are just things that, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see. And oh, I want to take a look at what the Zuka bags look like in person. Glamcore mirrors, the lights, I want to see what those look like. I just want to see everything. I just want to see everything. And I'll probably be there like, what happened to my light? Well, I guess that's my cue that it's time to go. I've talked too much. But I'm looking down at my phone now to make sure that I covered everything that I wanted to, and I probably didn't. I probably missed some things because I wanted to get this video out for you guys, and so you can see what I was looking at that I want to see at Imats for my very first experience. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Hit that bell so that you're notified every time I put something up. That's it. Wish me luck, and I'll see you soon.